Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to talk about machine learning. So whenever I hear this term machine learning, the first thing comes to my mind is like machines are going to learn just like human, okay? But how is this possible? Because we give some data to machines and machines process those data according to what we ask them to do, right? So in simple words, we give machines some input and some rule, and machines give us some output. But the special part about machine learning is like we don't give any rules to the machines. It is something they are supposed to find out by their own. As an example, we give some pictures of apples to a machine and we say the machine that these are all apples, okay? So machine will learn by itself that this thing is called an apple. We are telling some features about the apple, like its color is red, the shape is somewhere round, and the size is medium or small. So this is going to be an apple. And next time when we give a picture to machine, it will be able to say that it is an apple. So in machine learning, all these characteristics, just like the color and the shape and the size, these things are called features, okay? And the thing we are trying to predict here is apple, right? So apple here is a label. So there can be many ways by which a machine can learn, and based on that, it has been categorized into 4 categories, okay? So these categories are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, and reinforcement learning. First is supervised learning. So what happens here is the data we feed to the machine, it will have a label. Just we were taught that features and label. So the data will have features as well as the label, so that whenever we give some unknown features to data, it will be able to tell what is the label of that feature, okay? As an example, our email box, it is able to categorize which mails are spam and which are not, and based on that it automatically moves the mails to the spam mailbox, right? So that is a supervised machine learning, because the data which is used to train these models, the data contains some emails which are spam and some emails which are ham. So here spam or ham, these are the labels of those data. So as label is present here and we know what are we gonna predict. So this is what is called a supervised learning. Next is unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is something where we do not have any label, okay? So just by seeing the features, machine try to find similarities between those features, and machine combine those similar features into a cluster. Let us see an example. Suppose you are buying milk from Amazon and you are seeing that Amazon is recommending you to buy bread because some other customers who have bought milk, they have also bought bread along with this. So this thing is called association rule mining, and this is also part of unsupervised learning. Next is semi-supervised learning. So this is a mixture of supervised and unsupervised learning. How? Because the data we give input in semi-supervised learning, most of the, like 90% of it, doesn't have any label and 10% of it has some label, okay? So it helps in making the clusters. Now let's talk about an example of semi-supervised learning, and you are really familiar with this example. So if you have ever used Google Photos, then you have seen that whenever you search with some name and you find the photos of that, right? So how this happens, whenever you click a picture, the Google Photos is able to cluster them together in a cluster, okay? And now when you label a single photo as your friend, or probably it's you, then from next time onwards, whenever your photo comes up in Google Photos, it will automatically put it in the cluster of yours. Next is reinforcement learning. This is something we humans do every day, okay? We do some work and we see that this is a failure and we redo it, right? So this is how this machine learning works as well. It do some prediction and get some output and check the result if it's okay or not, if it's need improvements, and from the feedback again it improves its result. If you want a real life example, then DeepMind's AlphaGo program is a great example of reinforcement learning, where it beat the world champion KJ in the game of Go. This is all for today's video, and I hope you have got some basic idea about what is machine learning and its types. Okay, and thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. See you in the next video.